Hello friends, you are on the channel Quotes of Great Men. Enjoy watching. Each person is born to one possession which outvalues all his others' last breath. A crowded police docket is the surest of all signs that trade is brisk and money plenty. My heart goes out to anyone who is making his first appearance before an audience of human beings. The miracle or the power that elevates the few is to be found in their industry, application, and perseverance under the promptings of a brave, determined spirit. Going to law is losing a cow for the sake of a cat. It is strange the way the ignorant and inexperienced so often and so undeservedly succeed when the informed and the experienced fail. I'm all for prosperity. It's change I object to. God was left out of the Constitution but was furnished a front seat on the coins of the country. You see, he knew his own laws just as other people so often know the laws, by words, not by effects. They take a meaning and get to be very vivid when you come to apply them to yourself. Where a blood relation sobs, an intimate friend should choke up, a distant acquaintance should sigh, a stranger should merely fumble sympathetically with his handkerchief. It is so unsatisfactory to read a noble passage and have no one you love at hand to share the happiness with you. And it is unsatisfactory to read to oneself anyhow, for the uttered voice so heightens the expression. The humorous story is told gravely. The teller does his best to conceal the fact that he even dimly suspects that there is anything funny about it. If I can capture truth in its simplest form, beauty will follow like a sledgehammer. Some of the gifts that man is endowed with, and we give our greatest share of admiration to his energy. And today, if I were a heathen, I would rear a statue to energy and fall down and worship it. An enemy can partly ruin a man, but it takes a good-natured and judicious friend to complete the thing and make it perfect. Humor is like a frog. If you dissect it, it dies. I used to think my father was an idiot until I turned 21. Then I thought he was a genius. Hotels are the only proper places for lectures. When I am ill-natured, I so enjoy the freedom of a hotel where I can ring up a domestic and give him a quarter and then break furniture over him. The holy passion of friendship is of so sweet and steady and loyal and enduring a nature that it will last through a whole lifetime, if not asked to lend money. Happiness ain't a thing in itself, it's only a contrast with something that ain't pleasant. Whatever thing men call great, look for it in Joan of Arc, and there you will find it. I cherish the dreams of yesterday and dare not dwell in the years of my past whose fate has been long decided, an effect I cannot change. For the dreams of yesterday are the challenges of today, and the hope for tomorrow. Deep down in me I knowed it was a lie, and he knowed it. You can't pray a lie, I found that out. If you would beseech a blessing upon yourself, beware, lest without intent you invoke a curse upon a neighbor at the same time. When an honest writer discovers an imposition, it is his simple duty to strip it bare and hurl it down from its place of honor, no matter who suffers by it. Any other course would render him unworthy of the public confidence. You aim for the palace and get drowned in the sewer. Those who say truth is stranger than fiction have wasted their time on poorly written fiction. Honest poverty is a gem that even a king might be proud to call his own, but I wish to sell out. Our congresses consist of Christians. In their private life, they are true to every obligation of honor, yet in every session they violate them all, and do it without shame, because honor to party is above honor to themselves. I persuaded him to throw the dirk away, and it was as easy as persuading a child to give up some bright, fresh, new way of killing itself. Experience teaches us only one thing at a time, and hardly that, in my case. I admire the serene assurance of those who have religious faith. It is wonderful to observe the calm confidence of a Christian with 4 aces. Perfect grammar, persistent, continuous, sustained is the 4th dimension, so to speak. Many have sought it, but none has found it. Ignorance, intolerance, egotism, self-assertion, opaque perception, dense and pitiful chuckle-headedness, and an almost pathetic unconsciousness of it all. That is why I was at 19 and 20. Everybody lies, every day, every hour, awake, asleep, in his dreams, in his joy, in his mourning. If he keeps his tongue still, his hands, his feet, his eyes, his attitude will convey deception. The Christmas holidays have this high value, that they remind forgetters of the forgotten and repair damaged relationships. A new oath holds pretty well, but when it has become old and frayed out and damaged by a dozen annual retryings of its remains, it ceases to be serviceable. Any little strain will snap it. Thanks for watching. Check out these educational videos too.